Alright. We're here. And we're just doing the same stuff we were yesterday. Alright. So, I feel like I'm going to give a break to painting teeny tiny red lights. And I think I'm just going to go with, doing a little bit of wash. Oh, I probably have to change my pot water, actually. Or paint water. I said something very different. Give me a sec. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. We are here. There we go. Alright, let's do some black wash. We're just gonna... Oh, cat hair. First cat hair of the day. Can hear the laptop fan going a little more than I want it to. I don't have anything open. I'll see how, if it calms down in a little bit. No one's here yet. I could oh wait, nope. I take that back. I was gonna say no one's here. I could restart, but people are starting to show up. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Just having another chill morning stream. I'm just trying to get things all tidied up and finished here. Oh, those were not finished. I will put that aside for now then, and just work on the ones that are finished. Are you guys not? Let's see. What the heck? I could have swore that I had more of these done. Alright, no wash, I guess. No wash for me. I have to just go straight back into the painting the red. Don't want to waste any paint, so we're just gonna use the smallest amount, like my Pro Acryl. Real good paint. Nice big fat bottle. Put in a teeniest dab of this Noir Black. Mix these together and try and get like a almost like a burgundy. Like going for a real dark red. I want to look like a, you know, thinking like a Christmas light that's turned off. closer here. So I'm going to be very painstakingly dabbing all of these. I need a nice, good tip to do it. And is the brush I'm using for a good tip? Not really. It was a new brush yesterday, and then after using it for 10 minutes, it was like, I'm just a mediocre brush now. And guess who makes mediocre brushes? Wow. Aw, snap. It's okay, I'm never going to be big enough for a corporate sponsorship. And after seeing, oh my gosh, okay. If anyone here keeps up with miniature news drama, the contract got leaked that GW tries to get content creators to sign for if they want to have like a free box of stuff to do a review, and it's awful. Because first off, you're not allowed to say anything negative about the product in it, which is like quite dastardly. But then the more of the details involved were like, oh man, like you're not allowed to partner up with other companies for like X amount of time, like a non-competitive thing. It was a real bad legal document. And like you don't even get paid. It's just a matter of like, here's a free box of stuff that you get early. So we already know GW doesn't pay people. Not if they can get away with it. Alright, so I can see here, this looks like this is one of the last ones I was doing before I had to call things off early, because I see all of the red lights are quite bright. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of painting these up. I'm imagining them to be like emergency lights. So like say if this like whatever facility, this spaceship, whichever, if its power source is impaired and it has to go on to like the backup lights, like backup generator, these are the lights that turn on. Those ones are all good. These ones are a bit bright for my liking, but I did do the bottom. I did like just this dotting for nearly the entire stream yesterday. But I like how it looks. It turns out nicely. And I'm going to be going over black wash, which is going to really mellow out the rust I've got here, because it's really intense looking. Alright, so there's that, and there's that. This one looks fine. That's too bright. quickly. I can see this one. I didn't do the bottom ones. Oh gosh, that one got mucked up. Hey, Shay. Good evening. I hope that you're doing all right. Tomorrow I have a job dating? Job dating. Does that mean like a job interview? And good evening there, Alin. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you've had a relaxing day. Full of crafting and creativity. How did your other conversions go? I know you were saying that you wanted to do a couple more of your Slaanesh Chaos Warriors. Was it Chaos Warriors? My memory might be incorrect. I see their messages. I'm gonna just get this off my brush here, and then I'm gonna look up. Thank you for your patience. Nope, that was my bot. Okay, job interview. There we go. I was like, job dating on the job. Joking aside. Okay. So there's that. In France they say job dating. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you're looking to find out, is this a person who's appropriate? So, dating, you know, I could see it. Well, thank you for the translation there. That's kind of funny. Oh. That is so green. I cannot see that, but hello, Orcs Paint Shop. How are you today? Maybe if I increase the brightness, I'll be able to see that there. I have no idea what that says. Is that... what is that emote there? My vision is not the best in the world. But lovely to see you today, Orcs Paint Shop. As always. It says, hey, 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 with a normal thing in a job interview. What does that say? Oh, it's a wah. Okay, there we go. How you doing, Loki? Nice to see ya. Oh, okay. So job dating is a new thing showing up, and people used to call it an interview. Lump-footed, exhausted, half asleep, but good. Yeah, your body's still healing. You had a nasty sprain. Oh my gosh. Okay, so some of you who've attended here before know that despite how chill the music I play during stream is, because it's a relaxing stream, deep down I am a like just very much a metalhead, and I was sharing with one of my friends. I was sharing with Warlock's Quill. You'll see her drop in every now and then. This band that I listen to, who maybe I'll start with some context here. For those who do not listen to metal, metal is a very complex genre. And I don't mean like, ooh, smart people metal. No. I mean that there are so many different forms, derivatives, and styles, interpretations, and genres of fusion within metal. For example, there is what's called Nintendo Core, and it is a you could almost call it a evolution, or it is a derivative of the post-hardcore movement. It gets complex, right? There's folk metal, symphonic metal, there's hardcore, grindcore, metalcore. Like, there's all these different things, right? So I bring this up with her because I know she is an appreciator of the genre, and I'm like, hey, Warlock, I got something here for you. I'm like, how experimental do you get with your metal? And she's like, well, why? I was like, what if I told you there is a Japanese idol group metal band? And she's like, okay, well, you're talking about baby metal, right? Because baby metal, even a lot of people who are not metalheads heard of baby metal, where it is a Japanese idol group that plays to metal, but it's not. It is metal and it's not metal. The vocals very much idol, purely idol, whereas the music, the instrumental, like it is metal. Now, the band I was talking about is called Passcode. And I was like, no. This band is a fusion. Whereas, Baby Metal, not quite as much. So, like, it incorporates the vocals as well. For anyone who's interested, I would totally recommend checking out Passcode. My recommendation, personally, maybe just on Spotify. I say this because the music videos are weird, and they're not weird in like, oh, weird things happen. It's just like, I don't get it. I don't understand the what they're trying to do. The music video is very idle, but the music itself is not. So there's a lot of dance routines, and I'm not there for the dance routines. I'm there for just the sound. Just passing by, having to go to bed. You have yourself a good night there, Shay. Lovely talking with you. Always gave my heart, but as I grow, I do appreciation of other music in general. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. And I mean, like, there's so many different ways of appreciating music, right? But yeah, so Passcode. For anyone who's interested in it, I would give it a recommendation. Check them out on Spotify. YouTube is... The YouTube videos just confuse me a little bit. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just for me, I'm like, eh. The singer has a horrible voice, but it atches me? I don't... Oh, it catches you. That's fair. You know what? That's how I think about AC/DC. I think AC/DC has the worst vocals of just about any band I've ever heard of my life. But AC/DC is pretty classic. There's a lot of enjoyable stuff. But I cannot listen to the vocalist. Stupid fingers. Big old sausage hands. Oh man. So I was during my birthday dinner, the place where we were at had some capsule machines or gotcha capsules or whatnot, and oh my gosh, there were some funny things that I can only describe as dinosaurs with captions of adult fiction that went along with them that were all dinosaur related. It was quite entertaining. Hey, do you mind, Zelda? Do you mind? You're being a little loud. Yeah, you're being a little loud, Zelda. Let's see, what if I... There. Make that a little taller so you're not scratching up against it. Stupid phone too small. It was rather large, so I mean, yeah. No, that's fair. I was talking with my coworkers the other day, and I was bringing up like the Nokia slide phones and how the buttons would break in half over time. So, is that it? Got that. Got that. Got that. Alright. Let's try doing washes again. Alright. More cat hair. Remove the cat hair. You really miss proper buttons. I don't think I do. I personally had a lot of buttons just break in half on me, like the mechanical buttons. But I like the textile feeling of it. The textile feeling was nice. There we go. The textile was nice, but I definitely prefer the touchscreen. Personally. That's all personal preference, obviously. I also like insist on having like big clicky clacky keyboards. So I think I probably satiate any feeling for like the tactile with that, you know? Craft, how's it going? Yeah, I got a message this morning, and it said, look at this memory from a year ago, and it was the first mini I started painting on stream, and that was on October 16th last year. I don't seem to have that model within reach. If anyone's curious, I can show you. I also have it on my on my Instagram. It's Lord Pulgasaur. Actually, on the banner of my Twitch homepage is a picture of Lord Pulgasaur. Oh my god, I'm still using my like first mini painting as my banner. I should probably like update that, because that means that's like a year old. Jeez. Clicky clack. I miss having a good keyboard at work, but I acknowledge the noise of you're typing 100 words per minute 6 hours a day would bother people. Yeah. Fun fact about the miniature, actually, it's based off of the Korean kaiju movie. It's like Pulgasaur or something. But Korean sounding. I'm not going to make an attempt because I don't know the proper one off the top of my head, and I do not want to butcher it. It is there's a lot of good and bad with that movie. The good being that the creator didn't genuinely enjoy it, except that he was kidnapped by a dictator and made to watch it. Because that's right, it is not a South Korean kaiju movie. I must have him within arm's reach. Where is he? I gotta grab this. Where is he? Where is he? I must be able to see him somewhere. Surely he is within eyesight. Where is he? Hey, oh, there he is. There he is. All right. He coming. He coming. Yeah. There we go. Oh my gosh! Come on. There we go. Oh man, and I was streaming using my old camera back then. So this was the model that I first started streaming. And at the time, I wasn't using any VODs, so there is no video evidence of me painting this. You can see I was attempting to do a glowy metal effect. I did not do a good job. Oh, well, thank you, Images. Yeah, this was like one of the first ones I did. I kind of like how... I don't know if I like anything about this, actually. This was a year ago. It works on a tabletop. But what I particularly like is how he's got like this like face, and he's got these tiny little prestigial arms. But yeah, it's a fun little model. I do like the eyes. The eyes make me happy. Oh, absolutely. And that's one of the things I like about that, right? Like, I can look at that and I know that my painting has radically improved over a year. Actually, okay. Ah! Knocking things over. Because I started streaming in October, doing this, you know, and then in April, 6 months later, like I improved to this, right? So like, oh gosh, you know, like practice gets you better. Like you do something every day, and you do get better. Bad mini jobs. You found an old Korgoroth. Hey, BB. Hey, little Zelda. Ah, jeez. Sorry, my arm caught on the arm, or my hand caught on the swivel arm. Gosh, why does anyone ever come back to watch my streams? It is chaos. And then you stop, and you get much worse again. Yeah, you gotta stay on the bike. I mean, you still end up being like. I could not paint for months, and I would still probably be better than I was years ago, but I would probably start back at like where I was when I started streaming. Right? It's another cat hair. Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't need no kitty hair. I'm amazed. Can make a brand new cat with all the cat hair I pulled off these models. You hated the model so much you threw it in a box. No, that's fair. First try at wet blending and you did an awesome job. Well, that's nice. Wet blending's hard. I struggle with wet blending. But like, I also subscribe to the idea that like, as nice as a super buttery smooth blend can look, I think that more often than not, having a more organic blend, which is to say like not buttery smooth, will look a bit better. But I mean, like if you're doing something like, you know, really cool color transitions, yeah, I mean, they look so good. They look so good. It's probably just the fact that I can't wet blend at all that makes me say things like this. Just like, I don't know, I can't do it. Is it really important? Do I have to really learn that skill? Do I have to practice it? I cannot wet blend to save my life. If you're like, all right, Mello, I'm going to destroy you unless you wet blend. I'm like, I guess I'm dead then. Gonna make a conversion out of a model you didn't like. That's awesome. That's great. That's one of the best things you can do. Wasn't a fan, make it into something new. It's in Discord. All right, give me a sec. I'll see if I can pop that up. I think I still have Discord open. A lot of the time I end up closing Discord while I'm streaming. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at this. Oh, this is one of your early models? This is really good. Yeah, yo, this is great. What did you not like about it? Nah, there's a butt. I like that the butt is the only part that's like generally flesh color. The butt. The butt. Gotta brush that butt. He's got such a booty. Hey, Wolf Parable, how's it going? Okay, you're gonna go to sleep? You have yourself a good night there, Loki. I have no idea what this Korrigoth is. Is that a GW mini? I've never seen this miniature in my life. Is it like Forge World? Is it like a discontinued model? Is it a 3D print? It's GW? Okay. I've never seen it. It looks cool. Oh, maybe it's like Age of Sigmar? Is it an Age of Sigmar one? Yeah, I think you did a remarkable job on it. I especially like the booty. Yeah, that's a paint job to be proud of. Like, the flesh, you did such a good job on the flesh. Like, I cannot stress enough, like... I really hope to be able to do that good, especially with how you transitioned from like the dark, almost like a super dark ashy blue gray, and then immediately going into like you know what you might call flesh tones. Really good. That is such a good transition you did. I am a coward, and I usually do not do transitions that are that drastic. And the way you did it is so smooth and very organic looking. I think the only thing I feel comfortable doing stuff like that with is if I'm using inks. Because inks with wet blending is so much easier. Because that's like the kind of like blend or like transition that you would see in nature, right? Like where the belly is a bright color and the back is a dark color. That's good. I like it. Huge, huge, greatly well done. Nothing but applause. And I see that I mucked up, and you know what? I'm just going to pretend that I didn't and say, yeah. Boop. And I'm just going to go here. I don't see any signs of rust in here, and you know what? It don't matter. We're just going to keep going. Never going bright enough. Isn't that relatable? There are so many people who feel that way. Nice. Yeah, it's fun doing like a before and after. I tried doing that, and then I met disaster with my Storm Giant. And that was a huge, like, just mental damage on me. I need to get past it. I need to attempt rebasing that thing. Because I tried doing a pour. And, yeah, just man, oh man. It's another, like, way too chill piano song. This ain't jazzy. It's not poppin'. Poppin'. Let's see here. It's a super cute song. I do really like the stuff from Park Bird. So for anyone who likes this song and wants to add it to their own collection, it's called Things We Lost. And it is now removed from my playlist. Let's see here. I prefer this one. See, this one's a little bit better. So, what's everyone up to today? Any fun plans? What do I got on my upcoming paint list? Working on your prompt from last night. You got 2 hours. 2 hours left. Oh boy. Let's see here. Okay, so there's a new Critical Role campaign. I like that. I like that. What's next on my paint list? So I've got some bases that I ordered from Minion Mancer that finally shipped. Once I have that done, I might start doing some of my Stargrave Orc conversions and like painting them. Let's see, what else? That's like way too bright. That needs to like be toned right down. Just gonna drag that through there. There we go. Let's see. I've got so many things. I need to finish Craft's bust. Hermando bust. I started it, which is like more than I've done in months on that thing because I'm an awful person. Yeah, we'll do this trade, and I'll just like sit on it and never like touch it, and have every intention of doing it, but not actually go to it. So that is getting done, which makes me feel less like poop. What else? I mean, Critical Role is just like any other, role-playing actual play. It's just that it's done from professional voice actors. And they get super deep into like the role-playing. So it almost ends up becoming like a radio drama with dice rolls. If anyone likes radio dramas, I would totally recommend Critical Role for that. Yeah, exactly. Except, like, a bit more voice acty. I appreciate your patience, Craft. I appreciate your patience. I will have to admit, I have never watched anything from Yogcast. Not once. I see so many people are just in love with them, and I've never done it. I've never put my toe in the water. No real reason. Just it was like, yeah, okay. I know they do a lot of really cool stuff. I know they're quite big now, but yeah, just never really got into it. Was there like a starting point that like they got really big? I think I remember like they're like well over like 10 years established now, right? So I feel like I had people in college that would watch them like their YouTube videos. Okay, but like, what else though? Like, I mean, just about anyone can be a good person. I feel like if it was just being good was the selling point, I feel like charities would be like the food bank would just start streaming. Like what do they do? Is it just play video games and RPGs and board games? Are they funny? Is it just very natural feeling? Israfel? Oh, okay. So Okay. So they were big with the WoW community first. There we go. That would probably explain why I didn't get into it early back then. What is Israfel? Is that more Warhammer stuff? Or not Warhammer, Warcraft? Oh, for Critical Role. Okay. Yeah. A Critical Role, they're solid peeps. I don't know. I would say the big appeal is just like how good of voice actors they are. Like for me, that really sets them apart. Like it's so much more than just roleplay, but like they are emotionally invested in their games, which is another big thing. Like that really does it for me. Like when the game starts, like they are not their IRL people, which is like so rad. Okay. Two funny people who are complete idiots. Got it. I'm picturing Game Grumps. And they play a game together that is so new, there's no documentation online. Okay. Why would I know what Israfel is? Or Shadow of Israfel? Oh, Minecraft, okay. Another thing that I never got into. I saw Minecraft and I was like, okay. So it's like Lego but survival? I don't know. I've never once heard someone mention Shadow of Israfel. Is it like an MMO? What is it? I feel like I have to like Google this. I'm just gonna Google it. Shadow of Israfel TV program. Oh, it's just Minecraft. Yeah. Okay. When did that start? 2011? So I would have just graduated college at that time. Oh, I'm never gonna watch it. It's Minecraft. It's I don't think like anything negative with Minecraft. It's just I have zero interest in it. I don't have to, and I won't. So, okay, so are they narrating, are they role-playing while they're doing Shadow of Israfel, or are they just, like, exploring? A-holes. That's unfortunate. You see that a lot happen in YouTube. What was I doing in 2011? Let's see here. I was 2011. I was living in Coquitlam, I want to say. I just got my kitties. I got Ganon and Zelda. I was working a terrible job because the game dev company I was working at went bankrupt. Because I was working at Genius Factor Games for a little bit. What else? What else was 2011? What YouTube videos was I watching? I don't know if I was on YouTube very much in 2011. I think I was more on like Netflix and good morning, good evening for you. They played it as an NPC and it got out of control. See, if I knew more about Minecraft, I would probably understand. Yeah, never did either playing or YouTubing of Minecraft. Whenever I'm on YouTube, if I'm watching Let's Plays, it's usually like horror games. Or like story-driven games. Where like I'm usually watching to watch the plot of the game because like I have no patience or time to play the game myself. Usually that's what I end up YouTubing, people playing video games. But usually horror games. I really like watching YouTube videos of people playing horror games. No one knew about Minecraft? That's not true. Minecraft was super popular in 2011. I would say that it's definitely in the early years of Minecraft. Or maybe it wasn't as popular in Europe. But Minecraft was super already well established at that point. It just wasn't like the colossal giant at what it is now. Although I will say I do know that Minecraft back then was more associated as being a children's game, like for kids. Because let's see, when did that get released? I think Minecraft got released, I want to say 2009. Minecraft first release. Oh, it was 2011. Okay, it was 2011. Yeah, no, I remember Minecraft being a huge indie hit. That's right, it was originally an indie game. I mean, there were a lot of people who were not kids that played it, but like I remember that was the initial association that it was for kids because it was just like playing Lego, effectively. I think Markiplier did a lot of Minecraft early on, like in some of his old stuff. When he still had like that faux hawk. Oh, that was a long time ago. My God. Zelda, I got you in 2011. Merp? Yeah. Got little Zelda. But then Redstone. What is Redstone? Is this more Minecraft terms or things? Literally know nothing about Minecraft, except that there was Minecraft Online and Minecraft Fantasy, and there was like different iterations of it, which to me all felt like the same game. Like imagine that you're explaining Minecraft to like a dad. Yeah, no. Again, I have not played. What else does not played Minecraft mean or know anything about it? So like when that was coming out at the time in YouTube, like I probably was only like on YouTube, I was probably just watching things like Game Theory and like Markiplier at the time. Because I remember when I was, because I still had an access pass to the college. Like I would see other students playing Minecraft. I had a lot of people and peers who were playing it, but it just didn't captivate my interest. Yeah, I know that there's like switches. Yep. And like doors that work, and like, what is it? If it's something like if you can have it so that only people like your friends can enter, or like your door is only accessible if you are the one who opens it or something. I know that there's like a little bit of logic with it. Yeah. Jeez, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Big yikes. Okay, I think I need to put some flow improver in the wash, because I think, whoop, jeez. I think it's drying out a little bit, because I didn't repot it, because stupid blup 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 blup. Switch. Okay, so but switch from far away doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah. Unless now redstone. So redstone made it so switches have a longer range. Not surprised about harassment. People felt very strongly about internet Minecraft people. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's exciting, and I wish I had that kind of excitement about Minecraft that other people have, but I don't. That'd be nice, but just not me. Yeah, and YouTubers often take advantage of their audience. Yeah, there's a lot of people that turned out to be real creeps, like Pro Jared. That was a big shocker. And like, on the subject, I call him a creep. If things were approached in other ways, it wouldn't be as nearly as bad. But like, oh man, the things that Pro Jared did were not okay. Like, if you have an audience and a platform, and you then also create a secret platform where your fans can send you nudes, bad stuff. Not okay. Because that is taking a position of influence and creating an environment where you encourage people to do things where they might not normally have done. It's a whole psychology thing. Oh, cool. Who is Pro Jared? Pro Jared was a member of Normal Boots. He was a founding member of Normal Boots, which was a collection of video game YouTubers like Peanut Butter Gamer and like I think Game Theory was a member for a little bit, or at least they were friends with them. And then there's like the Completionist. A lot of them fell apart. Yeah, he was a big/biggish. Yeah. Yeah, no, we you know what? It's not a great subject to have in the first place. Okay, so let's talk about things that make us happy. I like that much better. So, Turing Complete is really cool. Weirdly, you can make... Fun fact, you can make a Turing Complete Magic the Gathering deck. Why would you? No idea. But there was a video that I saw where a person was talking about making a Turing Complete Magic the Gathering deck, which was just awesome. Yeah. The completionist is a pretty solid guy. At least from what I can tell. He hangs out a lot with Jesse Cox. Last I saw, I don't know if there's anything new. Here, I came to realize with my current haircut, I almost look reminiscent of Jesse Cox. Although I find most redheads look rather similar. Like, what's that? You've got a red beard? You immediately look like every other person with a red beard. Yeah, I look like a smaller Jesse Cox with nail polish and tattoos. Because I do have tattoos on both my arms. Incomplete tattoos, I should say. Ah, jeez. Alex Fasciane, yep. Alex Fasciane is a really cool guy, too. I used to watch the decks a lot. Oh my gosh, I used to watch the decks so much. It was too bad the decks stopped making new episodes. Yeah, I think the only YouTube channels I really watch regularly now are like Drawfee. Probably Drawfee and like Game Theory? Maybe? Yeah, I really don't watch a lot of YouTube anymore. Although, like, I was watching a lot more YouTube when basically I felt a lot lonelier. Because, like, having Let's Plays and stuff kind of felt like having company over, except it was company that you couldn't interact with. These days, when I feel more lonely, oh boy, I spend a lot more time on Twitch. Because I can actually interact immediately with people. I can interact with you guys. I really like having Twitch, especially during times where you can't have company over. Which is why I'm so thankful for all of you guys. I do believe Total Biscuit did pass away. I do remember hearing something about that, which was quite unfortunate. Total Biscuit was real fun. Did not deserve that. And then sad freaking guitar music goes on. No sad music. I am removing you. The song is Breathe. If anyone likes it, you guys can go find it. It's from Park Bird. Gonna have to head out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Spiky Kina. You have yourself a lovely rest of the night, okay? Or not night, day, morning. It's still your morning. Can't deal with 720. Oh, are you not able to change the resolution in the settings? You should be able to. Although I know Twitch sometimes lets you do it and sometimes doesn't. I know there's like a setting that you have to enable to let people do it, which I think is stupid. But I should have that enabled so that you can change the resolution on your end. That's awesome. That's good. That's very nice. Yeah, there was... Oh, God. Gaming culture was so toxic back then. Super not okay stuff was, like, being made as jokes regularly at other people's expense. Yeah, it's weird to think what has changed in 10 years. Like, 10 years is a very small amount of time, but there's been a huge cultural shift for the better. Okay, so I've done this. And now I kind of want these to be darker. Here, give me 1 second. I just need to ask a question. Someone here. Alright, there we go. I'm back. It makes my opinion raise a lot of knowing they weren't okay with stuff even then. Yeah, no, exactly. Okay. I need to grime this up. This is too clean. Gosh, I am pale as a ghost. Oof. How am I going to do this? I got a lot of grimies. I want to grime it. What am I going to do? I could use inks just to tarnish and wear it. Like some very diluted inks. I could use a bunch of these. Let's see here. That's engine effect. No, not that. I don't think light grime is what I want to use. Because that's too green. Ooh, there's rain marks. streaking grime. Streaking grime would be good. This stuff's all mud and mud and mud and mud. And then the petrol spills, I really like the petrol spills. Oil stains. And on my birthday, good guy Fiddlewort gifted me some fuel stains. Because he remembered me saying that I didn't have any. Which is real nice of him. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with this? It's too bright. Draws too much attention. Okay, what inks do I got? I've got white ink, I've got pink ink, I've got this like green blue shade. I've got my black ink, of course. So during K-Stream, oh, the gingerbread man. Please feel free to share the gingerbread men. Or gingerbread people. Gingerbread golems. Let's see. Well, I'm just doing this here. More, yes, no. There's brown. I could do brown. Or sepia. Where's the sienna? I always get the two mixed up. What do I got here? I've got sepia. Okay. So I've got a buttload of stuff here. Let's grab that reference here so you guys can see. Well, not guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Let's see here. So we've got my Nostromo. Nostromo, where are you? I always forget that you can see everything that is happening on my screen. When I don't have the thing, everything up here, there are no secrets. Oh god. It's gonna bite me in the butt one day. Alright. Window capture. Come on. What? No. There we go. Don't care about this song either. Ugh. Hug You from Park Bird. You are destroyed. Remove from this playlist. No, remove from the playlist. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, why is it playing nothing but Park Bird? Okay, no, we're... There we go. I'm just realizing I'm just like playing way too much Park Bird. Okay, so I want to do something like this here. I do like that there's like... almost like blackish blue, like a very dark black blue gray. This one doesn't really apply, but it's got that mood. Yeah, I think what I need is, I think that's what I need. Shrink this now. I'm not going to be going into the Discord too much while I stream, just so as a heads up, just so you know. Because I am trying to do something here. Come on. So, I mean, you can always post links inside of the chat, Lynn. Yeah, you know I'm okay with that, right? Let's see here. Window capture. Why did my window capture disappear? What the heck? Good golly. That's not what I like. there's no need to delete it. There's no need to be like that. I'm just letting you know that I'm trying to do something here. That's all. Rascal. Being a rapscallion. Alright. I guess I don't need to include it right there. Let's take a look at these gingerbread people. So you're saying that you're doing some conversions. Oh, he looks eaten. He's partially eaten. Oh, and there's like little like rock candy that you've put on the lollipop. I like that. Oh, those are cool. I like that. Those are so cute. Yeah, so those, is it Terrain Wizard himself that does it? Oh, you got the little whip. You got the shield. These are going to be fun conversions. Oh, and you got a 5e stat block there. Good stuff. It's completely him? That's awesome. Yeah, he seems like to be a pretty legit guy, which I like. Okay. I think what I need... This looks like it's a little bit darker. If I mix in these two, maybe if I do a very light dry brush, maybe that'll help me capture some of like that darker hue to it. So if I go like that, because this is my somber gray, which is what I use for my space dwarves. Alright, and we take this and I would probably like to use a larger dry brush. This one might be a little bigger than I want to use ideally. Where is it? I've got an in-between. I've got these two out here, but I've got an in-between of them, and I don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh, is that it right there? It is! There we go. I don't like how pointed it is, though. It's very pointy. Gotta like use it at an angle. But I think if I use these, let's see here. I only want to do little bits, so maybe this actually is the one to use. Not enough. Okay, so this is a really strong pigment in the somber gray then. Oh, and Gremlin has left the building. There we go. So if I just go on here and I just grab a little bit of that. I take this and I just go like this. Just trying to get a little bit of... Oh, you know, I kind of like that. Okay, I'll use a bigger brush. I'll use this one here. We're just going to powder it lightly. We're just trying to get a little bit of an interesting wear on here. Makes it feel a lot colder. And it's not even necessarily hugely visible. I like that. like this versus this, it's very slight, but this actually captures what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find like ways of like low efforting this and trying to capture some kind of ominous dread. Everything still feels a bit too light to me, so I'm probably still going to attempt the going over with like a very thinned out black ink. You know what's most likely going to happen? I'm going to show this to my players and not a single one of them is going to see it. They're just going to be like, oh, this looks cool. And then that's going to be it. No one's going to be like, oh, there's a slight like blue coldness to it. No, of course not. These are the things I do to myself. That's okay. I see it. Let me play. Oh man. Alin, if you were in this area, I would totally let you come over and play some RPGs with me. Especially since you probably saw the things that I sent for STLs. Or some of the Protoss alien minis that I've got I need to paint up. That would be real nice. I need, you know what I need to do? I need to bribe Gremling sometime and be like, I need you to base coat these things for me, and in exchange I will give you bubble tea and chocolates. Alin the Apprentice with her alliteration. That is awesome. I like that. Alright. And then, let's see here. I go, yeah. Alright, cool. have done this to maximize the no. Come on. There we go. Maximize the lifespan of my dry brush. Gonna give it some soap. And just beat the devil out of it. And this is why we use brush soap. Look at that. Look how clean that is. I use this stuff, and it smells like lemons. And it smells so nice. Okay. I think if I'm going to do this, what I might want to do... Oh, you used to have the same jar, and it vanished. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. It's a good jar of brush soap. Use the bar that came with it. You had a bar that went with it? That's cool. Okay. Alright, what do I got? This is, no, that's poopy. I don't like that. Okay. So if I'm going to have that, kinda... Yeah, I see no way around this except for having, like, a massive amount of ink. So... more piano music! Why? Why? I thought I removed this one. I love Lily Pichu's music. I really do. I don't need it in my streams. At least not that one. I'm making a rule of my music. The music's gotta be good vibes. So I've had before, like, engine effects rehydrate dry metallic paint that was days old. So I need to, like, make sure that anything I use is not going to have much in here. And this is why my nails chipped. Nails, gonna use them like a tool. Okay, so starting off, I'm gonna sneeze. Starting off, all right. I want this to look cold. I'm going to have, instead of blood goes where it shouldn't, green stuff goes where it should not at all ever. Did you put green stuff up the butt? I hope you didn't put green stuff up the Minnie's butt. And then we're gonna grab some of this really nice looking, I don't know how to pronounce that, green. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Look how pretty this is. I'm only going to use the slightest amount. Just one little droop. And they're going to use a bunch of black ink. This is black, that's burnt umber. Bunch of black ink. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to go boop, 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 boop. And then we're going to put in flow improver. I feel like at this volume I should just use the which one? Where is it? Oh, where did it go? Here it is. Use my flow aid from Liquitex. Oh, in the crotch. Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. Going where the sun don't shine. Yep. I was close in my guess. I was close. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of water. Another cat hair. So this is nowhere near dark enough. Oh no, it's not nowhere near dark enough. It's too dark is the problem. Let you guys see what I'm doing. Okay, come on. That's not okay. So, more of that, and a little bit of that. Let's see how that looks now. Not terrible. If I put this here, yeah, I can see a little bit of that. Okay. Still way too flowy though. It needs to be able to stick. So if I put you on cat hair, okay, if I just like stick it down there, or there, like that. Okay, so it will do that. So here we go. So you can see here, it's going on like that. That's a little too on the nose. So we're just gonna remove that. It's way, way, way too much. If I put in a little bit of this. Okay. Oh, there we go. Try to do this a different way. of volume here. Okay. Oh, Ganon's just screaming. That's great. Mix. And then Hi! Why are you screaming? Why are you making noise like that? Okay. If we go over that, and we do like this. Okay, this isn't the world's worst thing ever. If I just need to try and get it. I need to like a real big fat brush. This is a big fat brush time. So if I grab like you're a big fat brush, and I go like that. Fat brush, right? And I go just like that. I'm just gonna go big or go home. Basically, I'm ruining everything I've done, and I'm going to just dry brush over top of it to capture like highlights. No, get off there. And then there we go. Because I want this to look grimy. I need it to look grimy, and everything is turning out too clean. Basically sacrificing this with this brush. How you doing, Craft? Welcome back. What are you up to? What kind of cool things you working on? Oh. Apparently I'm destroying my knees. See, I don't feel like this brush does it right. What about you? You're another big garbage dollar store brush. Do you do this job better? You do this job better. Use your dollar store. Go to the dollar store and get big garbage brushes for when doing terrain and working with inks, which will ultimately destroy the brush. Because they are going to go straight into this ferrule. Still doing prompt, 1 hour, back to it. All right, have fun. Does anyone here watch Drawfee? They're hilarious. I am effectively doing the equivalent of delete your art right now. I was doing something and I decided I don't like it, and so I'm deleting it. Yep. This is actually going to look so much better. Oh, when they, yeah, the, what do you call? The bankruptcy at College Humor. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of really good talent had to get let go. they've got a lot of funny stories since that. Yeah, I don't understand either. It's a lot of parts of it feel like I'm surprised, but like College Humor just has a lot of people, right? Like they don't have a small staff by any means. No. Yeah, because College Humor is huge. I think I'm gonna need more paper towel. There we go. Is that just one side? That's just one side. Yeah, I'm gonna grab more paper towel.
No yelling at me. No yelling at me. Yep. Be nice. Nice, sweetie.
Alright. More paper towel has been had. There we go. This is... oh my god, that's going to be so much better. That is exactly what I want. Yes. Alright. It is going to drive me insane trying to recreate this exact mix. I know the things I put into it, so it should be not too terrible. Meow. And if I am correct, this is also going to dry lighter than it applies, which often happens with ink. Alright. Tedious things are tedious. The fact that people manage to keep still coming back to my channel when I just go quiet for like so long. I'm so grateful for the people who put up with me. Anyone got any tabletop games that they're looking forward to trying out? Or has anyone maybe been watching, what do you call it? Marvel's What If? My gosh, super good. Way better than I expected. That's fair. It's kind of nice when they're small too, because like you get more direct interaction. Like there's a couple smaller YouTube creators in like the RPG spectrum that like it's really nice like when you comment on their YouTube channel and then like they reply like within a day. It's just like, oh, that's really nice of you. Or, you know, like for example, small Twitch channels. When you comment, you're going to be addressed. You know, but if like the chat's moving super fast, like oh my gosh, I can't imagine anyone ever even seeing the replies. Like seeing how fast like the comments go in like Critical Role. Oh my god. Who's reading it? God knows I can't. It feels like, you know, a couple hundred people all wanting their voices to be heard. I'm impressed Kay is able to keep up with her chat as much as she can. Because her chat goes by fast. There are so many of these copper things that I did not ink. Ugh. Alright, so going at this. Alright. Nice and grimy. I like it. I like it. And then just get some of that excess off there. Looks filthy, which I'm okay with. Because I'm going to try and brush over top of it. I'm going to end up reducing a bunch of that. And it'll just look hopefully cold and aged. Maybe I should do one as a proof of concept before I do this to the rest of my tiles, but I think I'm too far gone to be able to make that call. If anyone ever thinks I know what I'm doing, and they're like, oh, Chris has been doing this for a while, Chris knows what they're doing. No, Chris does not know what I'm doing. I am a ball of chaos ever spinning into the void, ever further to annihilation. So don't listen to anything I say. Oh my gosh. More cat hair. There's always... Oh no! Why did I do that? Ah! Well, I guess I'm using my table as a palette now. Why am I so dumb? Oh, that's so funny. I'm not even upset. I'm just like, what is wrong with me? Okay, let's try to scoop this up with the brush. The brush is going to be able to pick up most of it. Oh my god. Oh, jeez, that is too funny. Apparently I forgot how fluids work. Especially ones with very thin viscosities, because I kept adding flow aid to it. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. Oh, jeez. Is this it too? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I spilt it in like multiple directions. How did I do that? I am so smart. SMRT. I am so smart. SMRT. Yeah, Ganon. So smart. Alright. I think that's about the most I'm going to be able to scoop up off the table. Which is fine. Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh my gosh. Okay. Try that off. There we go. You'd think as a cat owner, you'd know that. Yeah, no, so that was... Well, because I picked this up, I'm not going to do it again, and I tilted it back to try and scoop a cat hair out of there with my fingy. And I had forgot all about the fact that I had ink in there and not paint. Because if I had paint, it would be fine. Like I usually let it go thick, and not super inky thin. God. Oh my God. I'm so dumb. Is there someone who has like biggest idiot like status like on the internet? Like, am I eligible for like biggest internet idiot now? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, kind of like an internet Darwin, except like not that extreme. Darwin, God, you don't. That's a big time one. That, like I gotta remove myself from the gene pool for that. It's bedtime? Alright. You have yourself a good rest tonight. I hope you had a relatively alright day today, Ellen. Thanks for coming by. I hope you had a good time while you got to hang out here and see me be a big dumb. Did I say see me a big dumb? Be a big dumb is what I meant. I'm sure it was self-explanatory what I meant versus what I said. Yes, good Chris, you do dump. I do dumb. Oh, Jesus. I wonder for how long I'm going to do this before I realize I hate it. I hope I don't hate it. But I mean, in the end of the day, it's just paint. I can always paint over top of it. It just takes... It'll just prove I did not use my time well. So, that, oh jeez, that's too much ink. Hey Zelda, hey baby. Hi. Cute little kitty. Alright, so I've done that. But I feel like I should also sorry about that. I should also do this with these. So I'm just gonna go over them here. Oh, Ganon. Don't need to be yelling. Hi, Ganon. You feel like yelling and screaming more, Ganon? Ganon goes. He goes, rah! And he screams. Yeah, Ganon? Yeah, because you're a bad kitty. Naughty kitty. By the way, tried another time for the print, failed again. It seems your settings might have gotten screwy, or have gone, or I could go for some drastic supports. I mean, you do what you think works best there, Lynn. You could always try adding additional supports. You would know best on this subject. I do not have a 3D printer. Pain to clean up, yeah. Drastic supports do help. So I want to see if the setting... yeah. Yeah, like I said, I trust your judgment. No worries, no worries. Sleep tight. Trust your judgment, that's a bad idea. I don't know. I mean, like, you could always do like a combination of the two, right? Like, adjust your settings as well as add a few extra supports. My blue is turned all green. Interesting. Seems to have a little bit of separation. else I got in here? Well, there's a few people. Oh, there's some people who are lurking. Hello, lurkers. I hope your day is good. For anyone who's interested, what I am working on today is I am working on dungeon tiles for my Alien RPG game that I'm going to be running in... well, we're going to be doing our Session 0 on November 6th, which I'm super looking forward to. Oh, got a little thing. Another cat hair. There's a little cat hair here. Try to lift that. Oh, that's a long one. Is that a cat hair or a person hair? There we go. No more hair. Right? No more hair, right? That's what I said? Yeah. So for those who've played RPGs or has played the Alien RPG, I am super, super excited about it. They've got these really cool game mechanics for like stress, getting stress dice, basically making it so that your character potentially like becomes a bit overcome with fear. But what I like about it, now talk about what I like about it, because usually the idea of losing control of your character is a bad thing. The game has this kind of risk and reward where it kind of entices you to stress your character out a little bit, because small amount of stress are actually beneficial because you get to roll more dice and you have a higher chance of succeeding. But you also have a chance of totally botching it and risking like freaking out or like dropping your item or messing up in some way or another, which is a really cool way that they chose to balance it. I got more of these? I do. I got more of them. Okay, cool. So I like that about it. I like the idea that small amounts of stress, you know, some people will perform a little bit better. It encourages them to take stress in order to re-roll dice. It has like all the elements of like the Alien movies that like would make for good gaming, like having a person who might have their own objectives that don't mesh up with the rest of the party. Lots of cool stuff in it. Hi Zelda, you're really cute. Anyone is wanting to see the kitty, I will show them Zelda in just a second here. It's another cat hair. Look at that. There's always cat hairs on my stuff. It's almost like I own two cats and I insist on trying to paint anyways. I'm gonna need like tweezers for that one. Surgical precision here. And there we go. Removed. Operation success. But the problem is with the cat hair, it's going to still look like there's a cat hair there even though there isn't one anymore. For anyone who's had hairs get stuck in their paint before, oh my gosh. You basically just have to repaint the area. Because like, there's now this groove. It's so even though there's no cat hair, it still looks like fun. I'm really excited. Almost all of the gifts I was so kindly given for my birthday, almost all of them have been related to mini painting. Which I found out I have been streaming mini painting for just a bit over a year now. Apparently my first stream was like October 16th or something like that. Which is like wild. I had no idea. And right now it might look like, Chris, this looks like poo-poo. Why are you saying that you paint minis? Well, this will not look like poo-poo for long. For now, though, it totally looks like poo-poo. Right now, I'm just trying to like tarnish everything and make it look like heck, so that I can do a couple of neat little tricks to try and revitalize it. Because I want this to look cold. I want it to look solemn. I want it to look decrepit and derelict. Derelict. Is there a T in derelict? Derelict. But yeah, I want it to look abandoned. Or like very much need of repair and use. This ain't no Star Wars ship or Star Trek. No. Those are too clean. And the Millennium Falcon is filthy. No, I want it to look like no one's been in here for years. I want it to look like it gives players that feeling that no one in space can hear you scream. Which is fun. Also, fun fact, that was the caption on the Aliens movie poster. No one, in space, no one can hear you scream, was what was written on the 1979 Aliens movie poster. Which was fascinating to me. I don't know if that's the first time that phrase got used. But it's certainly one of the older cases of it being used. It might be them that came up with it. I do not know. I feel like this one, maybe I don't want to spend too much time on trying to do the inking and nastiness. I think because I need to still do those. I'm not sure how I want to do them. Maybe try to use like a rock, concrete, stone wall grayish color. No, I haven't finished this one. Alright, I've got like just barely enough ink left for that. And I've got like 30 or so minutes, so that's not bad. Just gonna go like this, and then go like this. I'm just gonna really just do what I can with that. I did spill some of this ink, but you know, I'm actually surprised I made just enough for all these tiles. Alright, cool. So these things gonna go in the timeout area over there. I don't think I've got anything in there that's like, yeah, cool. Alright. And the rest of these are going to get the dry brush treatment. But first we stretch. Oh, chest popped. Ye sternum crack of hobbying. Alright. And I've just got a little bit of an alcohol mixture here. I see that I didn't wash off one of my brushes, so I'm just gonna use some IPA to strip the dry paint, which was a trick I learned rather aggressively from somebody, but the trick is accurate nonetheless. Works out nice in case you did forget to use your brush soap. Although I worry that it's going to dry out the brush too much, but from what they say, that shouldn't be something you have to worry about. Alright. Just use that, just tip it, and you can see the paint on the center areas just kind of agitate and come out. And stipple it against there. It makes a cute little smoke effect. And I can see that there's effectively no more paint in there. Nice. Okay. But again, I don't know what that's doing to the longevity of my brush. But for this, I think I'm going to use... I could use this, but I think for this one, I'll start off on this. Or do I want to start off with this? This one has a bit more of a tip to it, so I have to angle it a little bit more. But it gives me a little bit more accuracy, so... Okay, I was going to use my somber gray. Where's my somber gray? Here we go. So I was going to use some somber gray, and I was going to mix it in with this again. And I'm just going to do some more dry brushing. Craft! You're back only to BRB again! Sure thing. Whatever works for you. Thanks for giving me the heads up. Oh, there's a few people lurking. I guess you guys are at work or you're working right now. A big ol' hello to all of you. I hope you're all having a lovely day. So one of the challenges is because of the time that I work, or no. Yeah, because of the time I work my day job. The people who like I have to stream earlier in the day, which is fine. But a lot of people can't really participate in like a chat because they're basically working. So I see you guys in there, and I want to thank you for, you know, hanging out with me here a little bit. But I also recognize you can't necessarily say hello. It's kind of a bummer. Hi Zelda. Are you wanting lap time? Is that what you're doing? Is this you trying to come over? She's trying to make her way to this. She's going as far to the edge as she can. Hey baby. Yeah. It's okay. I can't have you coming up here right now though. So for what I'm doing here now, I guess I'll have to up the exposure time. Give me a sec. Let me make it so you don't have to squint to see what I'm doing. So yeah, so we're just gonna go over and we're just trying to give this more so we can see how gross that is. It's like, oh, gross. And then we just go like this, and it kind of blends in a little bit. It looks a little bit more natural. All while still looking very somber. Somber gray, perfect color for this. Because it accurately does what I want it to look and feel like. Ah, yes, this is exactly what we're going for. This looks gross and awful, but we just go like this. And meow. Yeah. Bam. It looks streaky. It looks grimy. And as I add a couple of additional effects, it's just going to look a little bit more natural. And it's going to look like it's got a little bit of texture to it. So we're just going to really pick and select areas where it's a little too intense, and we're just kind of dry. We're doing a heavy dry brush, but we're doing it not over everything. We're doing it on focused areas. And it makes this like murky, just gross. Like, and that's what I want. So if I go here and I open up, say, oh, what's going on here? Here we go. What are you doing? What is this? Here we go. Like this. Here we go. If I go and I open up my preview, okay, come on. Here we go, preview. Whoa, there's a raid! Hello, raiders! Wolfric, how are you doing? I was just pulling up. Sorry, I literally just covered my screen there. I was just showing an example of what I'm trying to work towards. I'm trying to get this kind of grimy effect you can see here in the spaceship. Oh, thanks for that shout out there, Craft. So you can see here, right? Like, specifically in this area, I'm trying to achieve that with these tiles here, and I'm trying to get it to look kind of gnarly and nasty. So how I'm doing that is I did a base coat, I did some wash, and then I went all over with this ink, and now I'm going over with a color that's similar to the base coat that I used. And what we're just doing is we're going over like this, and it's going to be a big streaky mess, and we're not trying to accurately dry brush everything, and it's going to give us kind of closer to that dirty, grimy look. Yeah, honestly, it was just a big mess. What were you streaming today, Wolfric? Yeah, I like dirty, grimy painting. I don't like painting things that are too clean. Oh, Ganon! I've got two little kitties here. So I've got Zelda, who's in her little outfit and not wanting to say hi. Zelda! Baby! Hi! Meow! Meow! Hi! Yeah, Zelda and Ganon. Baby! Come on. You're gonna come say hi? No? Okay. She's not in the mood. She's giving me some attitude right now. That is like the peak of her attitude. She's pretty chill. I think they want food right now. So Yeah, we're going here. We got this. It's gross. It is not clean, and that is exactly what I want to do. Did you mean to put the cone? So, she has really bad, awful combination. She has really bad allergies, but she also has anxiety. So this combination leads to her over grooming and a combination of itching and trying to comfort herself. And so what she ends up doing is she will, more often than not, she'll like strip her skin of her fur. And she's on some medications right now that is helping with the allergies. We actually have a scheduled allergy test for her coming up. I think it's like next week, I want to say. I need to get the exact date. But that is we're gonna test her to find out what allergy she has so that we can eliminate it from our home and maybe get some allergy therapy for her. And it's gonna cost me a small fortune. Oh boy. Yeah, she overgrooms. And she's got a bad case of it. So yeah, it's not gonna max out a credit card, but it's more than I want to pay. But you know, I love my kitty. I've had her she's about 10 years old now. So I am well past like, you know, giving her to somebody else who can manage those costs. She is my baby. Yeah, exactly. Furry, fuzzy little babies. She's just a sweetheart. So, how did you find out about my stream here? It sounds like you were doing like a video game stream? Ooh, bug. Kingdom of Amateur? I'm not familiar with that game. Have you been here before? You raid random channels. Oh, that's cool of you. Well, I'm glad to have gotten to meet you guys. As you can see with my bot there, I raised money for charities, actually. I'm trying to get donations for One Tree Planted. They are a reforestation charity group. So for $1, you can have a tree planted, which is pretty cool. So far, we've raised about $400 or so, and I want to see if we can raise over 60,000. Now, there's no end date. Like that 60,000 is like over the course of all of my streaming, like that I'm going to do indefinitely. It's a lofty goal, but I think it's worthwhile. Yeah. Oh, so you do mini painting too, eh? Do you mostly for like Warhammer, I presume, or do you do like some of the other games too? Like, for example, what is it? Is it Warzones? I want to say Mantic Games has. There's Mantic Games. I personally like playing Grim Dark Future from One Page Rules. That's my sci-fi game of choice. But I'm also going to be using these for like Stargrave. I'm going to be doing the Alien RPG with my friends early November, which is actually why I'm like trying to paint as much of this as I can. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you're doing Lehman Russ. Nice. Like Lehman Russ the Primarch, or like a Lehman Russ tank? The Primarch. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that would be a Forge World model then, right? So the terrain tiles that I'm doing, these come from Archon Studios. They're primarily meant for like making dungeons and stuff, but you could totally use these in... Gosh darn it, flag, get out of here. You could totally do them with like a war game if you have enough of them, and you can make like a big, like the interior of a building or a spaceship, which is kind of what I intend on doing them. So I'm going to use these for Stargrave, as well as like my my Grimdark Future games. Nice, yeah. No, like a big model like that, right? Like that's going to be kind of your centerpiece. That's really awesome. Do you have like an Instagram that you want to share? My bot gets pretty nitpicky about links, but if you have like an Instagram, it's not gonna give anyone any hard times. Instagram and I think Discord links are also acceptable. I'm pretty sure I whitelisted that. Come on, get out of here, you. Not have Insta. You plan to. Yeah. It's fun. I mean, I like doing Instagram just for like, so I have I can see what dates I finish certain things, so that I have like a measurable way of like measuring my progress. I got to see the first mini that I painted actually. So I bring this up because it's like Streamiversary for me, so I've been streaming for about a year. So here, give me 1 second. I'll show you something.
Hi, Zelda. Meow. Meow. I know you want food. I'm ending stream at 3, so soonish, okay?
So, which is like 6 minutes from now. So this was the first mini that I ended up painting on stream. So this comes from Planet Apocalypse. This is Lord Pulgasaur, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. At the time, this was like probably one of the best minis that I had done before. I really tried to like make sure that I do some decent... Here, let me fix my focus. Probably need to be closer. There we go. So you can get a little bit better detail now. So like I really wanted to like try and get the shadows for everything done. So that was a year ago, and this was 6 months later. So this is to date probably the best mini I've done. I probably could have done a little bit of a better job or more time focusing on the fabrics, but I got kind of tired of it. And I just wanted to call this finished. Yeah, it's a pretty big difference. So like before I was just painting minis casually whenever I had like a game of D&D coming up. But I don't know, having an Insta, I got to see like the date. Like I got to see the exact date that I uploaded it. And it was, you know, it was really nice seeing that, like, okay, so like the time that I'm putting in towards this, I am making an actual improvement. Because otherwise, like, it's time... Ooh, that is way too much paint on there. Otherwise, I just like go, well, yeah, I mean, I'm painting, so I guess like improvements are happening. Did I dip this in water before I did this? I don't know if I did. So let's see here. Yeah, it's, you know, it for those, like, I can understand if people don't want to get into Instagram. Like, there's a lot of, like, it's really easy to fall into a rabbit hole of, oh my gosh, these people are so good, and like seeing all the better painters like every day, it can be pretty crippling to your self-confidence. I know that as is, a lot of people already deal with some form of imposter syndrome when they're trying to like do things, and when you surround yourself by like a lot of really good professionals really doesn't help it. But I look at this as this is how I measure myself. So yeah. Ooh, here we go. Give me a sec here. Oh, nice! You joined the Discord. Alright, so did you put this in your finished minis? And I guess that's you there as Declan? Let's take a look at this. Oh, that is looking awesome! I love that. You got a little bit of blood on each little tip there. You've got some nice mild shadows there. It looks really good. I really like what you did with the base. That's really nice. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that, and welcome to the server. Colin has probably already sent a welcome to the Mellow Place message. Let's see, did he do it? I see that there's a message in general. Yes, he did! Yeah, I try to have, like, I do what I can to have the most welcoming little community, so there's become a habit of every single new person gets, like, welcomed, like, immediately. Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm already, as it is, like, in so many that I can't keep up. It's a lot easier to, like, I find, to be present in other people's discords if you are not managing your own. That's my biggest struggle, is because I have mine, and I'm always gotta make sure that, like, you know, I'm present, right? Especially when people are sharing things and stuff. I like seeing what people do, which unfortunately keeps me out of other people's servers. Otherwise, I just go bonkers, you know? But I'm glad to have you. Feel free to post whenever you want. Feel free to mute whatever channels you want. You know, partake in what makes you feel happiest. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other small one and I'll do that. So how do you pick random servers? Or not servers, streams to raid? Do you just like find a category you feel like raiding that day? Like today I raid art. Or is there like a random button? Is there a random button? Oh, you'll pick art of the game that you're playing. Oh, that's handy. That's neat. I like that. Well, it's nice to have gotten to meet you. I'm happy that I've gotten to. It is, let's see, it is 3 o'clock. I am gonna have to start wrapping this up. I'm gonna have to see if I can just dry brush these faster. Come on. Come on. That one's like not too bad. Maybe if I put in a little bit of anti-dry here. And use that. There we go. That totally revised it. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Lowest viewers. Yeah, exactly. It's always nice to like bring some friends to somebody's stream who maybe just like started up for the day, or like, you know, it's a little bit of a quiet day for them, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. Alright, and then I need my tiny dry brush. So first I'll go on here and just heart ray because yeah. I really like Art Twitch. Art Twitch is like so chill. At least it's usually so chill. There's always the exceptions. Alright, so got that. We're just gonna go in here. We're just gonna do that. Alright, so I think on Saturday, provided I'm able to stream Saturday, I feel like I have plans that I'm like forgetting about. What I'll do through here is I will go through my heck, come on. You gotta be able to get a little bit more out of that. Let's get a little bit more out of that. Get a little bit of anti-dry. It's gonna rehydrate it, particularly if I'm just super aggressive about it. There we go. Look at that color. And so we just wipe that off. And then we just go we just beat the devil out of it. What was I gonna say? I was saying words. Oh yeah. Nope, gotta clean brush first. Then I'll say, ah! Man, today has been a hectic day. I like spilled ink all over my desk because I was trying to get cat hair all over my palette. I'm just like a ball of chaos. All right, these are like some of my favorite things ever. So if I, just as an example, so we've got this little thing here, and let's say I want to add a little bit of some rain marks. So we're just gonna shake this up here. I'm gonna grab my brush here, and let's say, oof, that hurts. Yeah, the GW paint pots are just like one of the work of the devil. All right, so here we go. We're just gonna take this and we're just gonna let it go down and just create like these little streaks. Because we want things to look a little grimy. And then let's say like, okay, well, that's one thing. Like, okay, so we got rain marks, but what else can we do? What else can we do? Well, here we go. We got some oil stains. Who doesn't like oil stains on their spaceship walls, right? So we go here and we just go grab a little bit of this brush here, and we just go, yeah, we're just gonna go you just sprinkle it all over. And look at that. Look at how that looks. Do it again. We're just gonna go and it just makes this nice little organic looking grub. And now this looks just like awful. It looks disgusting. And you know, that's one thing, but what if we did more? What if we added, let's see here. That was oil stains, and I got rain mark. What if we do fuel stains? Streaking grime is like the greatest. This stuff's a little bit different than the stuff that you'll find like from AK Interactive. Because this stuff is still acrylic, actually, which I personally like. It makes it a little bit different, but you're not able to like use like mineral spirits and like do those effects. But like we're just gonna I'm Just like gum up this area here. There's a lot of smacking happening here. Probably not the greatest on people's ears. My apologies. And like, I like the idea of adding some like petrol spills here. This one I'm not going to put on the walls quite as much as I am gonna just like gum up down here. We're just gonna gum it up because this is a grimy old abandoned spaceship slash warehouse slash whatever I decide to call it when I am the GM. Go like that. And this is one of the many ones that I forgot to put my sepia ink in. I love sepia ink. I think more people need to use inks. I don't know if you use acrylic inks there, Wolfric. But whatever people use contrasts for, inks do a little bit better. Because contrast paints are actually acrylic inks. Just with flow improver added to them, which makes them unable to do flat surfaces very well. But if you just use inks, you can do flat surfaces, and if you feel the need to, add in flow improver afterwards. On my Instagram, there is a big red dinosaur, and I did that entire dinosaur just in acrylic inks. And there's a big green dinosaur where I did acrylic inks and contrasts, and you can end up seeing like you can't tell which ones I used contrast and which ones I used acrylic on. So I love this. This is basically what I'm going to do with all of these here. It just, oh my gosh, it looks so gross and grimy. This is perfect because, as I was mentioning earlier, I'm wanting this to look like this here. This is the Nostromo. It is a spaceship from every paint has its place in your repertoire. Perfect. That's what I love to hear. This is from Alien. And so I'm trying to capture that energy here. Obviously, everything about it is different. But, come on. Go invisible. There we go. But that is the energy I'm trying to capture here, and I think it's working out pretty well. That being all said and done, I know you've only been here for a little bit. Alien is a great horror film. At least the first half of the movie. After the first person dies, it goes pretty downhill pretty fast, and just, turns into screaming and crying. I watched it super recently. But it is still so iconic and was, renovated how horror can be done, which I really like. Let's see here. Who is streaming? Do I have any friends online right now? Hi, Zelda. Let's see. Hey, Zelda. Meow. I want to play Alien Isolation at some point. I have Isolation, actually. I've been playing a little bit of it, and it's good. It's really good. I am not seeing where my... Heck. Okay, well, you know what? I'll just do this the way I've been doing it for the last couple days. I don't see my cell phone anywhere, so I can't log in. But I can just go and look at, like, the Warhammer community, and that should show most of my friends, if anyone's online. Let's see. I don't know any of these people. So many people I don't know. Oh, I see Kevin Kitsune's on. Okay, we'll go to Kevin Kitsune. You typically laugh at horror? Yeah. Oh man, it's unpleasant. Yeah, so let us raid here. Probably hear ads. Awful ads. And there we go. All right. So thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for rating and, you know, saying hi and discovering my channel. That's always really appreciated. I'm going to bounce, and you have a lovely rest of the day, and I will look forward to getting to hang out and get to know you a bit better there, Wolfric, and for everyone else who's here, thank you so much for, you know, spending some time with me today.